Vande Guru Padadvandam Bhakta Brinda Samanvitam Shri Chaitanya Prabhum Vande Nityananda Soditam Shri Nandanandanam Vande Radhika Charanadayam Gopijana Samatam Vrindavana Manoharam Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Namine Gauravani Pracharaya Dridha Sankalpamurtaye Krishna Shakti Swarupaya Bhakti Pradayane Namaha Vamcha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tushne Namaha Ananda Lilamaya Vigrahaya Himavadivyatcha Visundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Bhaktya Vena Parada Lakshay Kshiptascha Kamadi Taranga Madhye Kripamaitvam Sharanam Prapanna Binde Namaste Charanaravindam Angashyamalim Achatabhiravito Mandikritandi Varam Jadyam Jagudarochisham Vidatatam Patambarasa Shriya Brindaranya Vilasinam Ridilasa Damabhiramudaram Radhaskanda Niveshito Jvalabhujam Jaye Madamudaram Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shadaita Gadadha Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I offer my Sashtag Dandat Pranam to the lotus feet of my Gurudev Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnupad Ashtotra Shata Shishimad Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj. I'm praying for His causeless mercy, and I give my Sashtagdana Pranam to all Rupanu Guru Vargas. I'm praying for their causeless mercy, and I give my Sashtagdana Pranam to the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Vichara Vishnu Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Sadhak Muni Maharaj. I'm praying for their mercy, and I give my Sashtagdana Pranam to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, guests, ladies, gentlemen, to all. I'm praying for the causeless mercy. Already so much mercy to be here together with the devotees who come to get mercy of Srimati Radhika. It's special. Everybody knows Krishna, but if you want Krishna without Radharani, you cannot get. This is impossible, because he's a Radha's Krishna. She is proprietor of Krishna. So if you want Krishna, Krishna's service, Krishna's bhakti, Krishna's prema, anything you want from Krishna, for Krishna, you have to beg for Srimati Radhika. And even Krishna sometimes goes begging. He's a prema bhikari. Sometimes Krishna is begging for prema. So what to speak of us? Lord Shiva is praying, Kada karishyasi amam, kripa kataksha bhajanam. When, O Srimati Radhika, you will make me the recipient of your merciful glance. Just not direct. Kataksha means from side. Just little. We are not standing in front of her. Just on the side, somewhere behind so many others. Dasa dasa anudasa. This is our position. Narottam Thakur is praying, no? Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dasar Anudas Seva Bhilasha Mage Narottam Das. So I am the servant of the servant of the servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I am praying for the desire to serve. Okay? No problem, we can also go slow. So we are praying for the desire to serve Krishna, and we're praying to whom? Who is the embodiment of Krishna's service? Her name is Sri Radha. Radha comes from serving, aradhana, from worshipping, from service. Who is worshipping Krishna the best? She is Srimati Radhika. Whole Srimad Bhagavatam, 18,000 shlokas, establish only that Radharani is the best devotee. This whole book, last book of Srila Vyasadeva, he wrote millions of shlokas. So many Puranas and Vedas and Vedanta and Mahabharata. Only Mahabharata has 100,000 shlokas. He wrote everything. He was not satisfied. And he was thinking why. He was already in his mind was dawning. Oh, maybe I am not right about bhakti, which is so dear to the Paramahansas, to the devotees, to the sadhus. That same moment Narad Muni appeared and his Gurudev. And he asked his Gurudev, please tell me why I am unhappy. You are in my heart, you are everywhere, you are always connected with Narayan, with the Supreme Lord, you know everything, tell me what is my problem. Then Narad immediately told, you did not speak about Krishna's Leela. You speak so many things, dharma, artha, so much, little kama, little moksha also gave in Mahabharata, but only about dharma, artha and kama, all these material things. You did not write about bhakti, did not write about Krishna's Leela, so now write about Krishna's Leela. Immediately he told, without anything else. It was the first answer he gave, Narad. Then he blessed him. He blessed Srila Vyasadeva. He said, you are qualified, you go into Samadhi, and you realize, and you write it down what you realize. Then after his Guru left, he worshipped him. Vyasadeva is not the ordinary person. He is a Krishna's avatar. Narad Muni is also Krishna's avatar. Both are special souls, special personalities. Immediately when Narad came, he told him, Parashara Mahabhago, Bhavata Kachidatmana. He asking, how are you? How can there be any problem for you? You are the son of Parashara Muni. You are not born from Kama. Vyasadeva not appeared because some man and woman were attracted by each other. He appeared from divine will. So how there can be any problem with you? So such personas, they came together, then Narad blessed Vyasadeva. And after he left Vyasadeva, one day he's sitting in his ashram and going to Samadhi. And by the blessings of his Guru, he saw everything. Bhakti yogena manasi samyak praniteya male apashyat purusham purnam mayam chatatapashayam. Immediately he saw apashyat purusham purnam. Radharani's name is not mentioned in Bhagavatam, but he's a Purusha Purna. The complete Purusha cannot be without Radharani. So he saw Radha Krishna's manifestation. It came into his heart. He saw the Leela, he saw the Maya, he saw the Jiva, he saw the problems, he saw the solution for the problems, which is Bhakti. He saw everything. Everything he got. All realizations came. All tattvas. Krishna's tattva, but Radharani's tattva also. It's not written in Bhagavatam, but the acharyas clearly say, who is apashyat purusham purnam. He saw the complete whole. If you take away Radharani from Krishna, Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj was joking, then Brahman remains. Then Nirvishesh Brahman is there. If you take Radharani from Krishna, then only Nirvishesh Brahman, means Brahman without any qualities, without any Shaktis, because she is the Purna Shakti. Radharani Purna Shakti, Krishna Purna Shaktiman. He is the controller, he is the origin, but Radharani is the full Shakti. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives the example, like the sun, and you take away the sunshine. What is the glory of sun? There's no sunshine, no light, no heat. Then what is use of sun? So same, if you want to worship only Krishna, not Radharani, then what is you worshipping like the sun without any power, without any Shakti? So therefore Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, if you worship Krishna and not come, and your mind is not going to the worship of Radharani, your worship of Krishna is useless. So, therefore Guru Maharaj gave us Radha Krishna. Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We cannot forget Radharani because always we're chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This Hare is also Radharani's name. So Guru Maharaj gave us always worship Radha Krishna. Don't worship Radha, don't worship Krishna. We should worship Radha Krishna. This is our Gaudiya line, and this is our great blessing. And Vyasadeva wrote this whole Bhagavatam after he wrote. First he saw everything complete, he saw. Then he understood also how these jivas are attracted by Krishna's Maya. And he understood how you can cut this attraction. Only by bhakti to Krishna. Then you can do Anata Pashamam Sakshat Bhakti Yoga Madhokshaji. You can come out from this misconception. In this Kali Yuga, this is so easy. Krishna made it so easy. But Kali Maharaj also, he made so many problems. Krishna made it easy. Just chant Harinam, Mukta Sangha Param Brajet. You give up all your desires, go to the Supreme Abode. Very easy. Just sitting like we're sitting here and chant Haribol. Hare Krishna Mahamantra Radhe Radhe Govinda, what Krishna's names. So you can you destroy all your karma, everything. But Kali Maharaj also, he said, okay, you do Harinam, very nice. And after you quarrel, make some aparad, then this Harinam, Phal is finished. So that is nowadays. He made it very easy for us to quarrel. Just go on social media, you can quarrel with the whole world in a few seconds. So therefore, it is so easy, but also same time it is easy to miss. So, therefore Mahaprabhu gave the instruction how to do Nam Sankirtan. That means Trinadapi Sunijam, Taruvarapi Saisham, Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari. If we want to do Kirtan, we have to become humble, we have to become tolerant. There's no way around. No way around. It's most important. And then we can sit together, put our mind on Radha Krishna's Leela, on the qualities, glories, and then the path is very easy. It is very easy for the simple-hearted, and very difficult for those whose mind is many branched. They have so many ideas and big ego. If somebody can give up his ego, which is very difficult, and Krishna is teaching that. And the gopis, when they're searching for Krishna, they're singing for Krishna. Braja janati hang vira yoshitam nija janasmaya dhangsana smita. If somebody is proud, you destroy it. Krishna does not tolerate this, he does not like it. Somebody is proud. Because when we are proud, we cannot cooperate. We cannot do kirtan. Then Krishna does not like it. So with his smile, he will destroy that pride. Krishna always has some means. In Bhagavatam we can see this. This Bhagavatam has been written to glorify Srimati Radhika only. But name is not given. Many reasons there. Shukadev Goswami, the speaker, he is Radharani's parrot. If he will speak the name Radha, he will fall unconscious. And he will lie there for how long, nobody knows, but Takshaka will come in the meantime and bite Parikshit Maharaj. He has so more than 7 days. So he is avoiding the name. And also many sadhus there, not only bhaktas, so they cannot understand Radha Krishna's Leela. Who can understand that? No? Everybody can understand Ramchandra's Leela. He is Maryada Purushottam, following all rules. But Krishna, he is kicking all rules. He is the Supreme Lord. Even Parikshit Maharaj, after Ras Leela, is asking, how can the Supreme Lord dance with the women of others? He is the establisher of Dharma. How he can do that? And Parikshit Maharaj said, this is beyond understanding. Great personalities, they can do that. And out of mercy for all the human beings, Krishna appeared. The Radha Krishna, they appeared here out of mercy to all living beings. Who will get taste for this Leela? They will finish the story in this material universe. Therefore he said, Vikrididam brajavadu biridam cha Vishnu Shadhanvito anusrinat attavarnayadva Bhakting param bhagavati pratilabdya kamaridrogam ashvapahino tapchirena dhiraha. If you hear about Radha Krishna with faith, following the process with the good sadhu sangha, then this attachment for this material world will be destroyed in the world. This is what is making problems to us. Otherwise, no problem. Can just somebody close the door, huh? They want to come on, okay. So, this is the only thing what making problems to us. So, Radha Krishna know that. So they come here to make their Leela. And this Leela is also powerful. Lamentaion, that Leela will destroy also this material illusion. So if we hear about them, so Bhagavatam is establishing who is the best of all devotees. And they cannot mention the name Shukadev Goswami. Also when he starts explaining what is the love of the gopis, then the gopis appear in Shukadev Goswami's mind, in heart. They say, hey, don't spare our names. Don't what you're going to explain. No, who will understand that? We become mad for Krishna, so much in prema that we don't know what we are doing. And gopis, they thinking they become Krishna, so mad for Krishna. Then they say, don't speak our names. So Shukadev Goswami not even mentioning Radharani's name, not mentioning any gopi's name. Just another one gopi, like this, another one gopi, he says like that. Because that is very confidential. But our acharyas, they understood. So in Bhagavatam is establishing who is the best of all. That is Srimati Radhika, and she is appearing today. And this is our good fortune, that we pray that she may also, some from the side, little, she may glance at us. This is all Lord Shiva is praying. Munindra brinda vandite triloka shoka harini. O Radharani, you take away the suffering of the three worlds, the lamentation of the three worlds. She is taking away. Prasanna Vakta Pankaja, you are very peaceful. Radharani is always happy. She is Krishna's pleasure energy. So she is always full of happiness. Pankada Nikunja Bhu Vilasini. And she is the one who is enjoying with Krishna in the forests. In the Nikunjas, where nobody can see inside. Brajendra Bhanu Nandini, you are the daughter of Brishabhanu Maharaj. And Brajendra Sonu Sangate. You are always in the association. You are the daughter of one Brajendra. One Brajendra means a king of Braja. One king of Braja is Brishabhanu. And you are always enjoying with the other prince of Braja, that is Krishna. Sukhada Karishya Sihamam Kripa Kataksha Bhajanam. When you will give me your merciful glance. Ashoka Vriksha Vallari Vitana Manda Pastita. You are living, Radharani living in one kunja made from Ashoka trees. Where is Ashoka tree, there is no shoka. No lamentation is there, nothing to. Where is Krishna, there is Ashoka Abhaya Amrita. There is no fear, there is no death. Where is Radharani, there is nothing to lament. Ashoka Vriksha Vallari Vitana Manda Pastite Pravala Vala Pallava Prabhanu Rangri Kamala. Your lotus feet very soft, very little reddish color. So Lord Shiva is meditating, giving us this. And your hands, they're giving this blessing of fearlessness. So, and you are full of all good qualities. When, O Srimati Radhika, when you will give me your merciful sidelong glance from the side only. And your eyebrows, Ananga Ranga Mangala Prasanga Bhangura Bruvam. Your eyebrows, Radharani's eyebrows, they know all arts. Not ordinary eyebrows. They know just with the eyebrows, she will keep Krishna under control. Just one movement of her eyebrows. Krishna who controls not one universe, unlimited universes. Who controls unlimited Brahmas, Vishnus and Maheshas and everything. Radharani with her eyebrow, Ananga. You can macht die Tür zu. Ananga Ranga Mangala Prasanga Bhangura Bruvam Savibramam Savambravam. With all her gestures, just with little moving her eyes here and there, she's shooting the arrows. This eyebrow is the bow, and the glance is the arrow. And Krishna is shot in the heart. Then Krishna is helpless. Like when Cupid is shooting his arrows, people are helpless. They do all nonsense, no? But Radharani is shooting just one glance. Krishna is no more Bhagavan. Then no more. He loses all power. Once Krishna had a rendezvous with Radharani. But on the way, Shaibya, one Shaki from Chandravali, she told Krishna, come, our Shaki is waiting for you. Chandravali, Radharani's sister, actually, but rival. So Krishna said, okay, he went. Forget everything, he had a rendezvous. Radharani's kunda. So they start dancing, he's playing flute, they start playing music, all dancing, drinking something, eating, enjoying. Radharani is waiting. Waiting, Krishna is not coming. Then she's sending Lalita, Vishaka, look, where is Krishna? So they're going, and then they hear some music in some kunja, and they understand, oh, there is Chandravali's kunja, there is a Raslila going on. So they call Radharani. So the Radharani is coming. Radharani just one glance from distance, putting to Krishna. When this is hitting Krishna, his flute falls from his hand. Ras finished. His peacock feather fall from his hair. Complete silence, finished. Krishna is one glance only from distance. This is Radharani's power of her eyebrows and Radharani's glance. Savibramam Sasambaram Driganta Bana Patanai. We're shooting these arrows. Nirantaram Vashikrite Pratiti Nanda Nandani. Always she keeps Nanda Nandan under her control. So when, O Srimati Radhika, you will put your merciful side glance on me. Tadit Suvarna Champaka Pradipta Gaura Vigrahe. Her beautiful body is like Tadit Suvarna Champaka, like Tadit, like a lightning, Suvarna, like pure gold, like a Champaka flower. You mix everything together, Pradipta Gaura Vigrahe. You are shining, beautiful golden form. Tadit Suvarna Champaka Pradipta Gaura Vigrahe Mukha Prabha Parasta Koti Shara Dindu Mandale. Your face is shining like millions of autumn full moons. Autumn season means no more rainy season, no clouds, brilliant moon, but millions of these moons. Your face is shining like this. And your eyes, they are like the eyes of a baby deer. Deers have beautiful eyes, no? Can you give me that book, please? Yes, the blue one. Your eyes like a baby deer. No? Deers, they have so beautiful eyes, but baby deers, how beautiful, and how they are looking, always looking here and there. So Radharani's eyes also like this. Shavalochana, like baby. So when, with these beautiful eyes and with this shining moon-like face and your golden form, O Srimati Radhika, when you will just look little at me. Vichitra Chitra Sancharaj. Your means shining eyes with all different expressions and all different feelings. Madonmadati Jovane Pramodamana Mandite. You are intoxicated by your own youth. Radharani, she's if you multiply Miss Universe by 1 billion, you can come to the beauty of your toenails. Just to get some idea what is beauty existing in this creation. So we have only this our worldly conception of beauty, but this is unlimited beyond. So by this, and she is youthful, and by this she is Mada Unmati. She is intoxicated by her youthful beauty, and she is ornamented. How? Pramoda and mana. One is happiness, pleasure, and mana means she's angry also. That is her ornament. Krishna likes more this one. And Radharani and Man, and Krishna is trying to break the man. Many different ways. That is most pleasurable lila. So that are her two ornaments. One is she's Pramoda, she is the most happy, most ecstatic, most loving, but sometimes also angry, but angry with more love inside. This mana is more love inside, but externally she says, Madhava, go. I don't want to see your face. Go, you cheater. Go. But internally she is crying for Krishna. So who can understand that? That Krishna is more enjoyment by that. Then Krishna tries how to do. What to do. Then Radharani throws him out. Then Krishna sitting on the banks of Jamuna, crying. Then immediately Purnamasi, she's sending Brinda Devi, come. She understood. And she said, if you want to meet your beloved, then you have to give up your black curly hair. You have to shave your hair. You have to give up your Shyam Sundara complexion. You have to leave that. You have to throw your Vangshi into Jamuna. And you have to take some sannyas cloth. Krishna said, I am ready. Whatever is necessary, he will do. And immediately, because he can create millions of universes in one fraction. What is need to go to the shop and buy some cloth or something? He wills it, it happens. So and immediately becomes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And goes begging. And Brinda Devi teaches Krishna one song, where he's saying, today Shyama, he's going begging door from door, begging for Radha Prem. And he's playing his Noma flute, is some like a ekta, like this instrument with one string. He's playing and going, begging from door to door. So when Lalita sees this beautiful sannyasi, oh, such a nice sannyasi. You come in our kunja, our Swamini is there. Krishna says, I'm a sannyasi, I cannot go inside, I never look the face of a woman. So that is Krishna's Leela. To break the man, they bring Krishna inside. Before they throw him out, Lalita threw him out. They say, you cheater, go from here. And Krishna wants to say something, cutting the pieces. Go, don't say anything. Now Lalita the same. Oh, come. Can you read the lines on the forehead of our Swamini? Please tell her the good fortune. I never looked the face of any woman. I don't know. I'm a pure sannyasi. Like this Leela. This with Radharani only. Then when Krishna comes, when they meet eye to eye, Krishna's sannyas dress disappears. And he is a Shyam Sundar. He cannot, in front of Radharani, Krishna can only be Krishna. Once he wanted to joke with the gopis. In Ras Leela, Krishna disappeared. Then the gopis are running for Krishna, because Krishna is their life. They cannot tolerate one blinking of the eye. Jadau Dikshatam, Sakrit Krishna, they say, when you come, whole day we waiting for you, Krishna. Whole day we waiting for you. And then evening time when you come, with your beautiful hair, and we look, and then these eyes are blinking. And we cannot see you for the blinking of one eye, and we curse this creator of this, who created these eyelids, he must be a fool. Gopis say like this, Lord Brahma. They say, who created eyelids? They are fool, because why these eyes blinking? Why only two eyes? And why these eyes are blinking? Give us millions of eyes to drink the beauty of Krishna. This is the love. So when Krishna disappeared, then they running, where is our life? Then Krishna is joking and takes the form of Narayan. And the gopis see Narayan. If Narayan would appear here, we will forget Krishna. We're so attracted by even our Ishtadev is Radha Govinda or Radha Giridhari, whatever. We will forget. Even Matsya will appear here. His beauty is so supernatural that you will forget Krishna. But the gopis, they say, oh Narayan Pranam, where is Krishna? We are searching for Krishna, please tell us where is he gone. So Krishna is joking with them, but when Radharani comes, then Krishna's two extra, he took 4 arms, but when Radharani comes, 2 arms disappear immediately and Krishna standing with the flute, he cannot stand. This is her power. Only Radharani, she is the topmost. And she is ornamenting herself with pramoda and mana, with happiness and with sulkiness. This. Priyanuraga ranjite, but she is happy for the love of her beloved. And Krishna's love is her life. Kala Vilasa Pandita, and she is the most expert in all the amorous pastimes. She knows all pastimes, everything, all details, all features, everything for Krishna's pleasure. She also knows that she satisfies Krishna the most. But she says, if somebody, I am not pushing myself into the first row, I will be the last. If somebody can give pleasure to Krishna, I will serve in her house. But nobody can do like Radharani, so she is doing the service to Krishna. Nobody else is there. Ananya Dhanya Kunjaraja Kama Keli Kovid. In all the unlimited forests of Vrindavan, she knows how to play with Krishna. Loving play, all this. She is the best expert. She is the greatest expert in all the loving pastimes. And Ashesha Hava Bhava Dhira Hira Hara Bhushite. Unlimited feelings coming, and they are ornamenting like necklaces, like jewels on her body. All these feelings coming one after another. Prabhuta Shata Kumbha Kumbha Kumbhi Kumbha Sustani. Her breasts like golden water pots. And Prashasta Mandahasya Churna Purna Saukya Sagare. Her smile, that is such a beautiful expression. Her smile is like an overflowing ocean of bliss. Ocean is going over the boundaries, no? So much. That is her famous smile. Just Radharani's smile. So much happiness is unlimited. So when, O Srimati Radhika, you will bless me with your merciful glance. Mrinada Vala Vallari Taranga Ranga Dolate. Her arms moving like the lotus in the water. Like golden lotus stems, when some waves coming, they move very gentle, no? Not so Radharani, when she's walking in this style also. Latagra lasa lola nila lochana valokana. Their eyes move like the kripas when the wind is coming and blowing, then the kripa is also swinging. So Radharani's eyes also swinging like this. And lalal lulan milan manogya mukda mohanashrite. And by all these, her gestures, by her bodily features, by everything, she just controls. She makes Krishna mukda. Like he doesn't know what is going on. No more Bhagavan, no more omniscient. Krishna is Sarvagya, but not he does not know anything. He is just enchanted. This is Radharani's power. So when, you will make me the recipient of your merciful glance. Suvarna Malikanchita Trireka Kambukantage. Her neck is golden and has 3 lines, and is shaped like the conch. We have some here, like very sweet, gentle. And she wearing this Mangal Sutra, like Indian ladies, married ladies, they will wear some Trisutra Mangali Guna Triratna Diti Diptite, made from 3 different jewels. And her hair, Salola Nila Kuntala Prasuna Gutta Gumpite. She making very beautiful braid and many beautiful flowers, and the gopis, they decorating her hair, and they are moving here and there when she is walking. So when This, if you sing this song, this is meditation, our acharyas gave. If you chant japa, you can meditate here. If you sing this while singing, it takes time to come inside, but meditate. And this meditation take you from this world. Take you. Give you real, this is real holiday. Real holiday. We go holiday to some other place, 5,000 kilometers to lie on the beach in some sand. This is not a holiday. But holiday is really to come out from this material pushings into all this. Nitamba bimba lamba mana pushpa mekha lagune here. Hips, there is some flower garlands around, and what is that? Waist is very thin, and there are some jewel and some bells she has around. And her legs, the tights, are like a trunk of an elephant, which is, according to Vedic, this is a beauty. Here, if you tell this someone, they may not understand that's beautiful, but that is beautiful. Sobaga uruke, her tights are auspicious. Everything, her eyes, her ears, her ears, nose, everything, her voice, her words, everything is auspicious, Radharani, everything. So when, O Srimati Radhika, you will give me your merciful glance. Aneka mantra nada manju nupura ravaskalat. From her nupura, from the ankle bells, when just moving, unlimited Vedic mantras coming from there. They all coming from Radharani's feet. Samaja Raja Hangsa Vangsha Nikvanati Gaurave. Like royal swans are making sound, like this coming from Radharani's ankle bells. And her arms, they moving like golden creepers. And Krishna is the black tamal tree, so they want to move around the black tamal tree. When Radharani is in separation from Krishna, sometimes she telling her Shakis, please tie me around one tamal tree and let me die there, and let the world see what is the result of unconditional love. Just dying for Krishna, I cannot tolerate anymore. So Krishna is a black tamal tree, she is a golden creeper. She wants to show, when, O Srimati Radhika, you will give me your merciful sidelong glance. Unlimited Lakshmis, Sanantakoti Vishnu Loka Jan Namra Padmajarchite. Unlimited Lakshmis from unlimited Vaikuntha planets, what they do? They pray to Srimati Radhika. Everybody prays to Lakshmi. Whole universe worships Lakshmi. Now Lakshmi Puja is going on. I think started already, no? They all do Lakshmi Puja. But all Lakshmis, they do Radha Puja. They worship Srimati Radhika. And not only Lakshmi, all Himadrija, means Lord Shiva's wife, Parvati, Pulomaja, Shachi, and Virinchaja, Saraswati, all they worshipping Radharani, because Radharani can give blessings to them. She can, everybody needs blessings of Parvati, everybody wants blessings from all these goddesses, but Radharani, she will give blessing to them. Such is her position. And just apara siddhiridi dikta satpadangulinake. She's putting luck on her toenails. But what is this luck? This is apara siddhiriddhi. Just her luck, which is coloring her toenails. This is unlimited siddhis and unlimited riddhis, unlimited opulence. This is her luck, how she coloring her toenails. So when, O Srimati Radhika, you will give me a merciful sidelong glance, such a personality. And she is same time coming here for this Kali Yuga people, for us. We can pray to her. Even in higher planetary systems, they have not this good fortune. They never hear about Srimati Radhika. In Vaikuntha, they don't know this. When Gopakuma comes to Vaikuntha, he is chanting only Krishna's Kirtan and Krishna's Gopal's Kirtan. But they say, hey, come on, sing our Vaikuntha songs. Why are you singing these strange songs here? This is secondary, it is not so important. But we are so fortunate, we can speak about her, hear about her, pray to her. O Makeshwari, she is Makeshwari, the mistress of all sacrifice. O Kriyeshwari, she is the mistress of all action. Because why something exists? Why anything exists? Only for Krishna's pleasure. This whole world, material and spiritual, is only for Krishna's pleasure. So she is the mistress of that, because she wants only that Krishna is happy. This is her only thought, and for this she is doing everything. This all creation, everything done for Krishna's pleasure. Swadeshwari, you are the mistress of all, like donation, like ablutions or whatever, what you give in sacrifice. Triveda Bharat Sureshwari, you are the supreme goddess of all devatas and devis and devas. You are Triveda Bharatishwari, you are the mistress of all the words of the three Vedas. Because they only say the same. What Radharani wants, all Vedas say. The essence of all Vedas is to make Krishna happy. Yatataro mula nishechanena tripyanti atskanda bhuja pakasha pranoparat chaitendryanam tateva sarvaharam achyuteja. Like you put water on the root, every single leaf is nourished. So you put your service to Krishna, everything is done. All demigods are happy if you worship Krishna. If you worship one demigod, then 330 million others are envious and they will curse you. One will bless you. Therefore it's difficult to satisfy all demigods. But if you worship Krishna, all will bless you. This Gopal Bhatta Goswami has in one book which is for Vaishnavas, how to make sacrifice and everything. He clearly said this. Don't try to worship to satisfy the devas. Worship the root of all the devas. Pramana Shasaneshwari, you are the mistress of all shastric evidence. She knows everything. Because all Shastra is for what? For Krishna also. And you are Rameshwari. You are the supreme mistress of Rama, of Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi's Ishwari is Radharani. Rameshwari, Kshameshwari. She is the goddess of forgiveness also. That is also important. You see how this quality of forgiveness, what value is there, no? Forgiveness is very important. And Pramoda Kananeshwari. Come inside, there's some space. You are the mistress of all the forests of Vrindavan. Forest of Vrindavan is only for pleasure, for Krishna's pleasure. So Brajeshwari, oh Brajeshwari means mistress of Braja. Oh Brajadipe, oh empress of, she is the supreme empress of Braja. She controls everything. Shri Radhike Namastate. I bow down to you, Srimati Radhika. Please make me the recipient of your merciful glance. So this is our daily bread to pray. This is Braja. In Braja, if you go, you will hear in many ashrams this beautiful prayer. Sadhus, they will, whole life they will pray. And Radharani says, Itimam adbhutam stamam nishamya bhanu nandini karotu santatam janam kripa kataksha bhajanam. Somebody will, if Bhanu Nandini, Vrisha Bhanu Nandini, Srimati Radhika, if she will hear this prayer, this Adbhuta Stavam, which is astonishing prayer, then from that person from whom she will hear, she will make him the recipient of her merciful glance. Who will chant this? Radharani will look at who is chanting this beautiful prayer for me. Bhaveta deva sanchita trirupa karma nashanam. All karma will be finished. Karma means sattva, rajas, tamas, past, present, futures, all three rupa karma nashanam. All kinds of karma finished. And if you have no more karma, you can fix your mind. Otherwise, karma will not allow us to fix the mind. Bhaveta dabra jendra sunu mandala praveshanam. You can go to Krishna's land, to enter there. That is Radharani's mercy. Unlimited things to say. This is just one prayer. What is glories of Radharani? There is no one who can say this. Even Krishna does not understand that. He does not understand how is her love. So he has to come again steal her heart and come with Radharani's heart in this world. And to practice bhakti, then he understands what is the love of Radharani. He could not understand as Krishna, he could not understand how is that. So he stole Radharani's heart. He went, he melted Radharani's heart. He went inside the heart, stole everything and took it and came in this world as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And when he tasted Radharani's love, then he distributed to everyone. Because Radharani is not selfish. She does not want to have Krishna for her own only. For everyone. Everybody should be engaged in Krishna's worship. That is her desire. Then she is happy. So if whole world is worshipping Krishna, Radharani is happy. If you want to make Radharani happy, actually we should not chant Radhe, 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 we should chant Krishna's name. Hey Govinda, Hey Gopal, then Radharani is happy. If you want to make Krishna happy, then chant Radhe, Radhe. And if you want to meet Krishna, then take shelter at Radharani. You don't have to go to Krishna, Krishna will come to you. Yes, but if you worship only Krishna, who knows? One devotee was there in Braja, in Nandagaon. Krishna's place, Nanda Maharaja's place. 40 years he was doing service. 40 years every day make one flower garland to Krishna and offer, give to the pujari and offer to Nanda Maharaja's son. 40 years he do that. After 40 years he is angry, upset. He said, Krishna, 40 years, 40 years, some of us are not even 40 years old. Some are older, but 40 years. I do. You not one time give me darshan. Every day I am giving this garland to you. Not one time you give me darshan. Krishna, I go. And where I go to Varshana. Because I have listened from the sadhus that Radharani is merciful. You are not merciful. They say only, but you are not merciful. So I go to Varshana, I will take shelter at Srimati Radhika. I listen, she is so merciful. So he left, very sad, crying, because he's Krishna's bhakta, but he really is upset. So he went, with a heavy heart, went. This is one straight line, you go from Nandagaon to Varshana, one road is there. So he went. And on the way he saw on the horizon some dust is coming. Then he sees some cows. Big cow herd is coming. And one cowherd boy also in front. And he's asking, Baba, where are you going? Sweet asking, Baba, where are you going? He said, hey Lala, just this is not your business. I don't want to say. He said, no, Baba, where are you going? He's standing and said, where are you going? Don't ask me. No, please tell me, where are you going? Why are you going? So then he said, I'm 40 years I'm doing service here. Every day I make one flower garland to Krishna. He never reacting to that. He never gave me his darshan. I go. I'm angry with him. Then the boy said, no, better you stay. So no, I go to Varshana. I listen to Radharani, is more merciful. I go. And he want to go, and the boy said, no, go. And then that boy makes, hey Baba, don't go. I said, what? I will go. I said, who will make my garlands for me? And disappears. Nothing is there. No cows are there. No boy is there. He is standing here. Then he understood, Krishna accepts. But the moment he wants to take shelter at Radharani, Krishna came. Before 40 years he is doing service to Krishna. Krishna never comes. But now he says, I will go to Radharani. Krishna comes and says, don't go, Baba, don't go. Stay here. Who will do my garland? So therefore, if you want Krishna, you have to take shelter of Radharani. If you want Radharani, chant Krishna's name. She is very happy. If you just say Ra, Krishna already listen, maybe Dha will come. Just say Ra. Then Krishna, maybe Dha will come, then he is happy. He said himself, if you chant 100 names of Krishna, this is equal to one name of Radha. So therefore we chanting. Therefore all Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we are worshipping Radharani. Gaudiya means Gauriya. Her name is Gauri, because she is golden. So Gaudiya Vaishnavas means Radharani's Vaishnavas. Therefore,
she is the heart of the Krishna.
she is the heart of the Krishna, she is the life of Krishna, she is the Shakti of Krishna, she is Krishna's everything. Not only heart, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, everything. Krishna is Radhamoy, Radharani is Krishnamoy.
But in Vrindavan nobody can enter without the permission of Radharani.
Without Radharani's, but she wants everyone to come. She is merciful. If you pray to her, she will respond. So therefore we make this celebration.
She is mother.
She is mother, she is everything. All female energies, everything comes from her. So that is, she is Krishna's most beloved. Krishna is never happy without Radharani. Millions gopis are there in Rasa Leela. When Radharani leaves, Rasa is finished. Krishna has another, the Shatakoti Gopi. Bhakti Thakur wrote one song. The Shatakoti Gopi means 1,010 by 10 millions gopis are there. But when Radharani leaves, then Krishna goes. No interest. That is her power. So we are fortunate, we can pray and we hope Radharani will. The Romeo and Julia is just a spark of a spark of a spark of a spark of a spark from this love. This is nothing. The origin is there. All beauty, all love, what you see in this world is nothing. All the origin coming from there. This everything, that is surely is a reflection. Therefore it's beautiful, also touching, but it's just a spark. So I will prepare the Abhishek. I need a few minutes. You can do some kirtan. Radha Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
Yes.
And I need a few minutes just to prepare. Then we can do Abhishek and we will do Arati or Bhoga offering Arati. And then distribute the Prasadam. And who wants to come in the afternoon, we go to the next celebration. Because it's Radharani's appearance day. So. The Vancha Kalpataru Vishaka Pasangu Chatanam Pavane Vivashu Yo Namo Namaha